Hi, my name is Ika Ortiz, and during this video presentation I will talk about the IT management plan for T-Mobile and Sprint Fusion. Background and reason of study. T-Mobile is a wireless telecommunication company operating within the United States since 2004, offering service ranging from sales of telephone equipment in contracts, prepayment, messaging services, and data to more than 71 million customers. On the other hand, Sprint, which is also a company that offers the same services as T-Mobile, provides its services to more than 54 million customers within the nation. During November 2017, these two companies began discussions about an agreement to merge both companies into one under the name of T-Mobile, and thus be able to meet the primary objective of being able to bring the T-Mobile coverage network to every corner of the nation. The purpose of this study is to analyze how IT systems help to expand other methods. It also helps us to understand what is needed to achieve the expansion and the benefits that the client will have when this objective is fulfilled. The business model. Statement of the business direction and objectives, mission, strengths, weakness, opportunities, and threats about the merger of the T-Mobile and Sprint. Operational concerns, problems, and needs, critical success factors, key performance indicators (KPI), strategic alignment model, planning in the IT management plan. Statement of business direction, aim, and objective, mission. The telecommunications sector include telephony services and all types of information transmission. It is in advance a public service, and the United States is one of the countries with the most telecommunications coverage in the world. The telecommunications sector has experienced a vertiginous growth, and the government and private companies have promoted economic openings, the access of new operation, and the need to have full coverage at national level. T-Mobile, with the union of Sprint, we form a single telecommunication company. Will be working hard to achieve this goal. This merge will create the necessary resources that T-Mobile needs to meet the challenges and goals of obtaining an enhanced telecommunication network with the ability to transmit communications in a 5G network, and will complete coverage through the nation. Now the question is, how is this goal going to be achieved? The merger of these two companies will combine their assets and capabilities, allowing T-Mobile to expand its networks and telecommunication by creating a new 5G network. This new network will be 15 times faster than the one we use today. This new network will also develop innovations in the field of technology and information. Strength, weakness, opportunity, and threats about the merge of T-Mobile and Sprint. On the strength, there will be more suppliers, supply chains, jobs, and it will expand its telecommunication network across the nation. It will be a better flow of money and resources will be created to improve and expand its telecommunication network systems. There will be a better development of products and ideas for the customer. The performance in the market will be greater, creating new sources of income. Weakness. T-Mobile have been in the fourth place for years among the big companies as a Verizon, AT&T, and Sprint. Currently, both companies, Sprint and T-Mobile, are still fighting the Federal Communication Commission and Justice Department to be able to reach an agreement on the merge, which lost money every day, just waiting to the deal be completed. The merge has not been completed for a long time, and it is an estimate it will complete it by the year 2020. Opportunities. This merge will generate close to 100 million customers, positioning T-Mobile as the third communication company in the nation. The idea of the merge is not only to acquire new customers, but to create a new telecommunication network, which will the most powerful telecommunication network in the nation. T-Mobile will be positioned at the same level as Verizon and AT&T. Threats. In the beginning, as T-Mobile creates secure security policies, there will be cyber attacks within its networks. Verizon and AT&T will work to create a 5G network and compete with T-Mobile. While T-Mobile does not complete the merge and creates better reach of its network in the rural areas, many customers will continue to use other companies. Operational concerns, problems, and needs. The operational concerns and problems and needs of T-Mobile are that there is not a full network coverage in the network. T-Mobile is struggling to reach people living in rural areas, and that's why potential clients in these areas use other telecommunication companies. Also, T-Mobile still behind on the fourth place against Verizon, AT&T, and Sprint. Critical success and factors. The significant success factor of T-Mobile is the coverage expansion to the nation, creating a fusion between T-Mobile network system and Sprint network system, and creating a new type of network called 5G. With 5G, T-Mobile will reinvent the telecommunication network with the best, fastest, and most coverage network system in the United States. Key performance indicators and KPIs. KPIs are more than metrics to ensure that the critical data of the company is being controlled to offer all its potential. KPIs are mostly used by T-Mobile management, so you can observe with real-time information how the company employees are working to meet the established objectives with various departments such as sales, production, warehouses, and human resources, among others. With this information, managers can make accurate reports of the process necessary for the success of the company. Strategic alignment model. The strategic alignment of the organization serves to measure the success of strategic plan. The measurement method vary. Each one has the purpose of quantifying the impact of the business decision on the results. Strategic alignment model have 4 quadrants: business, strategic, organization, infrastructure, process, digital strategic, and infrastructure of the process. All these quadrants need to work together to achieve the corporate mission. Some strategic planning in the IT management plan. Factors. Consider one of the factors, consider the appropriate performance indicators, KPI, that integrate four main groups: personnel, client, finance, and process. Another factor is to adjust the budget accordingly to the necessary resources to be able to carry out the operations within the organization. Other factor is to analyze the organization structure and configure it in a way that is aligned with the organization strategy. Determine the best policies, procedures, and rules in the way that is consistent with the strategy. The staff must be adequately trained so that they can execute and comply with the strategy. Current situation assessment. The subjects are included in this section is structure and design, data storage, data security, data quality, human resources strategy, and business intelligence strategy. Structure and design. Information is a vital factor to achieve the objectives. Understand the risks and the needs within a company. It is also a key factor to be able to take a good management within different departments, such as warehouses, sales, production, and supply chain, among others. This is why it is essential to have an information management strategy. Data storage. T-Mobile data and information will be stored on servers with backup capabilities in the cloud for easy access from different parts of the nation. Every computer that is under the T-Mobile company will have an automatic information migration every day at the end of the day of operations. In this way, it will have updated data and information and daily information, and it will be possible to have to make intelligent decisions, using updated data. Sorry about that. Data security. The server will transfer a backup of the data daily to the cloud services approved by the IT department. In addition, we make a backup on external hard drive. Data quality. Without data quality, the decision made within the company can be weak and erroneous because they have been taken based on results obtained from incorrect data or without merit. It is crucial to ensure the quality of data to support business actions, and that it is why big data it is used, which it is a solution for data analysis and helps to make good decisions within the company. Human resources strategy. There's a factors of the strategy. It is stimulate proactivity more than reactive behavior, communicate the objective of the company explicitly, generate critical thinking and regularly examine assumptions, identify the gap between the current situation and the projected situation, encourage the participation of line management or managers, identify the limitation of opportunities from human resources, create common bonds between employees and the company. Business intelligence strategy. With the use of technology, it will be possible to analyze the data and information to optimize the use of resources and monitor compliance with the objectives established by the company. In this way, intelligent decisions can be made and help the company to expand and have success over the competition. Information management strategy. During this subject, we are going to discuss strategic model matrix, enterprise data management strategy, compliance strategy, e-business, e-commerce strategy, data visualization strategy, and organizational chart. Strategic model matrix. Business IT enhancement. There's another factor we need to consider is the fusion of during the business IT enhancement. We need to consider the fusion of communication infrastructure to enhance the network, upgrading original equipment and infrastructure to increase network power, acquisition of new frequency to diversify network, acquisition of new antennas and equipment to increase coverage. Organization effectiveness. We need to improve materials and equipment capacity for maintenance and repairs. We need to upgrade to new software and hardware able to maintain more massive quantities of data. Train employees on new software developments related to the telecommunication field, and we need to improve management and leader capabilities to be able to handle large number of employees and create new ideas that benefit the organization. Enterprise data management strategy. The merger of these two companies will bring new challenges regarding information and data from the company to the customers. New data monitoring system will be implemented to ensure the integrity of the data used within the information technology systems. New security policies and protocols must be created and be applied so that the integrity of the company information and operations prevail. Further training should also be designed to ensure that employees who work with such information systems obtain the best education on how to maintain safety to work with sensitive information and provide excellent service to clients. The best option to be able to comply with security requirements is to create a department that manages information and technology systems, and it will be responsible to keep employees trained at all times. The IT department will be responsible for designing plans and platforms to grow and operate efficiently, preserving security, protecting data, and complying with T-Mobile's vision of being a safe and reliable company. Compliance strategy. Identify risk. Companies manage their information and data system in different ways. When companies merge, they can create risks associated with a combination of two information systems within the organization. This can cause the company internal applications, business, transition, process, data, and technology not to work correctly. It can also create problems with the network and hardware platforms. Risk management. To avoid problems, both companies must create an integration plan which defines the benefit of the merge and making sure that the method includes the use of internal monitoring system and data security. Also, implement the same software system and pass all the data in the same format. This will save money and time since there will be no need to install new platforms and equipment for information system and data management in both companies. E-business, e-commerce strategy. The electronic business strategy will be with the use of software and applications to reduce operational costs. I want to use apps that are regularly used, thinking about the utility that the company can give thus reducing operational costs. For example, we can use apps that are designed for the use of video calls, and this will help us to make meetings through different places without having to leave our offices, saving time and money that are not spent during trips. Also, to avoid office operational expenses, we can use application design communications such as emails without the need to use telephones or any message service. Data visualization strategy. To ensure that each employee is aware of what is going on inside the company, I will use KPIs on each computer within the organization. KPIs function to establish key performance indicators and generate result verification metrics to prepare that an immediate KPI report to guide further actions. The indicator board helps you to keep track of results to make better decisions and optimize your digital strategy. Thanks to the dashboards, KPIs, and the software to report the results, the company can immediately know if the marketing and sales efforts are having the desired effect and detect the windows of opportunity to optimize the company actions. In this way, the employees will understand what the objectives are achieved daily and will be kept informed of the events and change that the company has at the moment. Organization chart. On the top of the chain of command, we have the IT management. The role for the IT management involves the exchange of ideas. The way in which the organization technology manage risk must be consistent with the approaches established by the central risk function. But at the same time, the IT manager must provide the infrastructure and support to the technology platforms to measure and monitor other risks of the organization in general. We have two different departments, services and technical. We have the IT services supervisor and IT technical support. Those are supervisors has the ability to integrate and coordinate work teams and facility to make decisions under any working conditions. They are also in charge of directing technical and administrative process in the area of development, information communication, programming, database, and support managing resources to meet the needs of the organization. Under the IT services, we have the web developer programmer, and it fulfills a role designed to design, modify, and maintain both innovative and reusable websites and applications. This person makes recommendations to the team or on new technology available in the market to enrich the work and is responsible for managing the database. We have the IT communication specialist. This person will be responsible for designing at a strategic and conceptual level the structure and evolution of information and communication services with associated resources, carry out research projects to keep the organization updated technologically. Okay, we have the network specialist. The tasks assigned to the network specialist include the monitoring of the operation of the telecommunication network, managing the resources to achieve the highest possible functionality in the network at the lowest cost. It must also guarantee the integrity of the communication through the detection of intruders or protection and threat of interventions to the network using efficient and operative processes that optimize the function of the net. Under the IT technical support, we have the software engineer. and its function is to design software and indicate the mode of operation and the characteristics that we have, the design of the system, and the creation of computer code that allows to understand it. Software engineers must test these codes to make sure that the computer can work without problems. We have the database administrator, and this position requires to manage and maintain computerized database and should also make sure they are safe, up to date, as well as keep backup copies so the data is not lost if a problem arises. Another function of the database administrator is to reorganize the database so that they are easy to use and faster to access. And last, we have the technical support, and it's simple. Their job is to help the customer with their problems. And this will conclude my video presentation. I hope you enjoy it.